Former non-elected political secretary of the People's Action Party, Mr. Fong Swee Suan, has had to recall his struggles from being dropped from the PAP to help set up an opposing party, Barisan Sosialis. And for the first time in decades, he also comes face-to-face with PAP founder and minister mentor Lee Kuan Yew. He is one of several leftists from PAP's past that had attended the book launch of Men in White, which is a book about the untold stories of the rise, fall and success of Singapore's ruling party. His voice is one of 500 others featured in the book. Authors Sunny Yap, Richard Lim and Leong Weng Kam set out to write a full story of the PAP's past by interviewing those for and against the PAP. That had led them to tracing those who had fled Singapore to avoid arrest, as well as finding those who had been exiled. Whether friend, ally or political foe, more than 100 of those interviewed by the authors had gathered at Old Parliament House for the book's launch.
My main purpose is to meet up with friends. You see, I think there must be a time when friendship prevails, you see, over politics.
The first time I was here was when the Prime Minister was, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew was a member of the opposition. And then in 59 I remember, I was here. So it's a great moment to be here and to see, to be here for this launch, which is part of Singapore history, a very important part of Singapore history.
My father was always very busy when he was in politics. As children, we were sometimes taken to these functions, and well, it was, it's good memory for me to be here and to sort of relive that for a bit. Yeah.
So how does it feel being part of this big reunion here at the Old Parliament House?
For me, I'm really very touched that tonight there's reconciliation.
The gathering also jogged many memories for the political players.
Very nostalgic. In this chamber, many things have happened, particularly during the difficult days of the 60s, when there was a big split in the PAP, 26-25. But I was then a reporter. I was up there reporting the proceeding. In one of the sessions, when the Barisan asked for a division, one of our assemblywomen, Madam Saura of Siglap constituency, was sick in the hospital. So Mr. Kisili was the whip. He sent me a note up there, said, "Stop work, go and fetch Saura from the hospital now." So I stopped work. I had an old car, 1946 Ford Prefect. If it is today, it's been scrapped already. I chugged along as far as I could to the hospital, brought Saura back here just in time. When I put her in, the door closed and the division bell rang. Saura was able to vote. Suppose on the way to hospital, on the way back, my car broke down. What happened? Very embarrassing with the government. I thank God for that. And that was something that I can never forget in my life.
These men and women have set aside their political convictions for the book launch, and perhaps also for the sake of ensuring all the perspectives of the past gets passed on to the generations to come.